the House's responsibility to oversee the administration. And that applies to whatever the administration, whichever party it's controlled by, whichever party controls the House. 6 years ago, I sat in this room and George Miller would be grilling members of a Republican administration in a very, some would say, loud and overbearing way. But he had, and this committee had every right to exert oversight over the administration. That is the House's responsibility. So it doesn't matter if at that time it was a Democratic House and a Republican administration. Now it's the opposite, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Our role is still the same. And I think on a bipartisan basis, we can all agree with that. And if they produce the documents as we feel they should, then that's the end of the matter. And I yield back.
This amendment, and I'll yield to the gentleman for Colorado real briefly on the substance of the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I won't go into the substance of this. There's a whole host of misunderstandings that were displayed, regrettably, by my colleague on how fracking actually works. But from a procedural standpoint, as you said, Mr. Chairman, this is totally unnecessary. This committee is not going into fishing expeditions, searching for anything and everything on any topic that we think we're curious about or interested in. We have targeted these 4 specific areas for you, Mr. Chairman, to be able to subpoena documents if necessary or produce witnesses if necessary on things where the administration has drug its feet in producing said information previously. So this has nothing to do with inquiries that this committee has made that the administration has drug its feet on. Maybe it'll come to that in the future, but it certainly is not the case today. So for that reason, Mr. Chairman, I would urge also a no vote on this motion.
Okay. Reclaiming my time, I just urge my colleagues.